It's okay to be bound by your past. To be bound by your past means that a part of you is still struggling with something that happened. And that's okay. You're allowed to struggle with something that's happened in your past, because the part of you that lived through that event experienced trauma. And because you are a divine soul that's come into this planet, and this planet at the current time is that of extreme density in some cases, and you're used to a much more loving, higher frequency experience of light and love. When you come into this life and you experience trauma, that innocent, eternal spirit within you is what becomes deeply shocked by it. It becomes deeply shocked by the experience. And that is the trauma it holds. And so isn't that okay when you see it like that? That a part of your soul, a part of your spirit that lived through a certain moment and was truly shocked and traumatized by that moment is still coming to terms with it, is still coming to grips with it, is still healing it. And that's okay. So really, to be bound by your past is really to see that a part of you needs more love and acceptance for the pace of healing that it is going at. And already, freedom from your past can start to blossom when you stop expecting yourself to be free. You have the intention to be free, to be your highest expression, to fulfill your soul's destiny and potential. You have that intention, of course, but more deeply than that, you become your own support system to that part of you that's still bound to the past, that's still healing and processing what happened. So it's okay. It's okay that something in your past still may be blocking you. That's okay. That's okay. Feel into that. That's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath and love that part of you that's still in that past. Love them more deeply than you've ever had the courage to love them before. And already they'll feel supported and start to loosen up. And this is where the power of forgiveness comes in. Forgiveness is not necessarily saying that something was right. It never has to be like that. But it's about forgiving the events, forgiving the characters involved in your past experience that wounded and shocked that part of you. And so you forgive primarily through this powerful reframe, and this is what then starts to free you from that past. Firstly, you love and embrace that part of you, still healing and integrating and processing. And then you reframe the situation as this. You came in as a soul into this experience to embody and master your highest destiny and help awaken the planet. That's what you came for. You're a very brave soul to do that. And it was an exciting opportunity to come here to do that. And so this opportunity for you to expand into a radiant love and light of unimaginable power, to actually embody that, you had to have certain experiences within you. And these inner experiences are the liberation of all that is not that highest possible frequency. And the only way it's possible for you to heal within is for things on the external to happen to you. But they don't happen to you in a bad way, they happen for you. And so that's where the art of forgiveness comes in. When you realize that every character, every event that you've encountered in your life was always divinely placed in your experience to trigger in the most powerful healing possible, so that you could liberate yourself from your past, from the frequency you're no longer resonating with. And in that process, anchor the love and light that you always were destined to anchor. So you can forgive the past and everything and everyone involved by seeing that it was always here to help you. And it's helping you because now you have the invitation that we spoke about. If this hadn't happened, those energies within you, within your soul, still embedded in the cells of your soul, would still be lingering there, and you would never be able to create the kind of life you want. You'd never be able to expand into your potential and impact the world the way your heart and soul deeply desires to. If those energies just had laid dormant, you'd be blocked and have nothing to do about it. But because this thing happened in your past, you now are aware of that part of you that needs that love and healing from you, and you can give it that gift. And that gift is primarily given by saying, it's okay. It's okay. I love you. It's okay. With each act of self-love and patience you have for yourself, that part of you starts to soften and loosen and melt back in to the love it always was. And that's where your capacity to forgive all involved in the past becomes organic. Not forced, but organic. Not condoning it, condoning what happened, but making peace with it and seeing the fruits it was always bearing to you. And then gradually, at your own pace, as this integration process happens, and you start to feel the liberation of your soul from the past through ever deepening self-love and radiation of forgiveness, you can start to declare at your own pace, I am free. I am free from my past. I am free from my family conditioning. I am free from the beliefs I picked up from society. I am free from all the characters, all the beautiful souls that were there to teach me lessons but no longer serve my highest destiny. I am free from them. And because I am free, I trust that I will attract in everything I need, financially, spiritually, and in my relationships and purpose. Because I am free. And the universe, being the mirror of my soul's organic inner state of consciousness, will reward the courage I demonstrated through the ever-deepening love of all parts of myself that were once bound in the past, but now have been freed. So that's very poetic. I don't even know what I just said. But you get the process. You can start to then embolden that belief, that new identity that feels free, that is free. And when you're free and in that new self, all the natural perspectives that freed version of you are right there. All of the ways you want to carry yourself, hold yourself, all of the actions that facilitate your purpose and your best relationships and your highest potential and gifts, that becomes natural. So through self-love, you become reacquainted with the natural wisdom and inspiration within you that was always there, yet simply obscured by the parts of you still processing the past, those innocent parts of you, and that's okay. One exercise I love as we wrap up this video is to go back to a past memory that wasn't preferred and to kind of relive it as if you're sitting in an audience, like a cinema looking up at a movie screen or a play with the actors on the stage, and you can see yourself going through that experience, and then you can see all the characters break into laughter and hug and embrace, knowing that they're actually all divine spiritual beings, all playing roles to work out and heal themselves and to serve their role in the elevation of the collective consciousness. You can even do this in first person point of view. Imagine you're reliving that past and then someone yells cut, and everything in that scene, that traumatic scene, ends, and everyone unifies in love and understanding and laughter and peace. And something about that can break that memory in a practical sense, break the emotions of it, and help you see it from the highest perspective of your higher self, and embed that memory from the perspective of the source, which is that everyone in your life and every event is for the highest love. Everyone you know is an expression of the source, which is love. And they know it deep down, even if they're the best possible actors you'll ever meet. They never break character in this life. Still deep down, they're serving that purpose that's awakening both your soul and theirs, and elevating the entire collective into the highest possible love and peace. That is the most expansive perspective, and that's available to you, and you can use this exercise. So I hope these insights give you some food for thought on how to be free from your past and finding that freedom. And of course, as you do, you will naturally expand into the life that you came here to celebrate. Please like this video, please leave me a comment, please subscribe to my channel, and check out the ways you can work with me through my coaching opportunities and courses in the description below. Much love, thank you.